even Skeletors too at the same time. So we'll get those two fixed. Let me go ahead and get my YouTube up and going so I can see your guys' comments. Crazily trying to run around and get everything together to make this video. So let's see. Here we go.
But as the years went on, and I knew I was going to have to retire.
All right. So if you're here, sound off. Let me know you're here. And so as you guys know, I opened up my Jitsu and his elbow was heavily gapped, just like we saw with the Battle Armor Skeletor, the same thing. So it makes you wonder if they use the same pin inside there to make it. Kind of interesting. Let me do a sound check. Sound check. Oh, there we go. Hey Juan, thanks for joining us. So we're going to go ahead and pull this apart and see if we can figure out what's going on and hopefully fix the issue with this elbow. So I'm going to also get a figure that's not broke. That's just fine. And we will use that to compare. Oh, there we go. I got a He-Man here. And we'll use it to compare the pegs and see what's going on. So let's first get He-Man's elbow out and then see what's going on. Hey Pierce, thanks for joining us. Hey Master Far. Nice, Master Far. Finally gave in and bought some of the figures, huh? All right, so let's go ahead and pull He-Man's arm off. I still have not got those tongs yet, so I'm still using my plastic spoon. I got my water here. Let's drop that in there. We will drop his arm in there. And you will drop Skittytor's arm in there. Ooh. Oh, that's right, his arms didn't come off. Here I'm yanking his arm. I forgot that his arm is not removable. All right, so just dunk him in there. The one-armed bandit has come to town. Luckily, in Eternia, they sell. Where is it? They sell the specialty arm kit just in case you lost your right arm. So you can have that replaced. There you go. It is sold in lots of convenience stores because you know you lose your right arm all the time in Eternia. It's just a standard thing. Oh yes, I was actually going to do a video on opening her today, but I decided instead to do a video on fixing his arm, but I was going to see how she fits in with the Thundercats just for kicks and see how her size is. I'm guessing because she's smaller than classics that she'll probably fit in like a teenage size Thundercat, which would be kind of cool to have a teenage size figure because, you know, we have the cubs and we have the adults. It'd be kind of cool to have like a teen size. All right, let's go ahead and get these figures apart. We'll start with Skeletor. All right, we got that out of there. And now we will take He-Man's and Jitsu's. I just want to pull his arm off too. There's what his hand looks like when that's pulled off. There we go. It's got the nub on there. And I can see what it looks like. Oh, weird. Looks like they have another piece inside there that's like the normal plastic, and then they have the vac metal piece. So this actually has another separation piece. All right, let's pull this apart before it gets too cold. And He-Man's arm. All right, so let's first compare these two. And like I was afraid that they were actually the same length. So if you take a look, they are actually the same length from connection point to end. So the real problem's on the inside of the arm. In fact, let's go ahead and put his arm inside there. And sure enough, it fits just fine. So the real problem is the arm itself. or the bicep is, not the elbow joint, which means, like someone suspected, it just doesn't go deep enough. So let's go ahead and make it deeper. Jitsu is Mrs. Nesbit. Would you like some tea, Mrs. Nesbit? Oh. So, I happen to have a drill bit right here. Here we go. Dun, ta-da. And because I value Jitsu more than I do Battle Armor Skeletor, we're going to do it on Battle Armor Skeletor first. So if I put this in here, I can measure how deep it goes. And now let's stick it into He-Man's arm. And actually, it goes just as deep. That's really bizarre. So that might not be the problem. It may not be how deep it goes. It may just be the connection point. If you take a look, let's try his. His does not go quite as deep, but Battle Armor Skeletor's actually goes pretty deep. It's just right on there. You know, I did not compare his. Let's see if his is the same length. Actually, Battle Armor Skeletor's is a little bit longer than He-Man's, just by a pinch. So I am going to cut the very end of this off, just so it's the same length as He-Man's. There we go. And let's just see if that does the fix for him. That might be all he needs, since his is already pretty deep. You know what I realized? The problem might be here. Let's check that part. Where is He-Man's? Oh, yep, that's the problem right there. There's your problem. So it's actually the distance between the connection point and where it connects to the elbow. So the length of this is in the wrong place, which means because of that, this is actually mislocated by a little bit. So technically we should move this down lower to make it work. Now, a couple ways you could do that. One is you can just shove it in harder, or two, you can actually take and add some super glue all the way around here to create a new bump and then sand it in order to lower that piece down. But now that I've cut it shorter, let's just see how it fits in his arm now. Oh, I let it cool down too much. No. All right, Skeletor, back to the vat for you. Actually, no, that's weird. It does fit in there just right. I don't know what the deal is then. Maybe I'm wrong about that. See, there's no gap when I put it in that bicep. Okay. That does feel a little better. It's not quite as gapped as it was. Let me go ahead and get my Dremel tool ready. Dun, dun, dun. I got this really cool new Dremel tool. It's battery powered. Battery power. I have the power of battery. Ugh. Oh, dangerous. Dangerous. Oh, I should have done a speed check before I did this. So you can see I got some little shreds on the ground there. Came out of them. Yeah, I know the leg is awful. I'm sorry, man. I should have done a speed check before I did this. Let's go and pop that back on there. And it does look quite a bit better than it did. What do you guys think? Maybe a little more. Let's stick his arm back in the hot water. Actually, you know what? I'm going to drill first, then his arm. Like some kind of siren. Whoop. Let's stick that back in there. That looks better. Perfect. No. Better. Yes. Jam it on in there. Jam on it. Is that right? All right. On to Jitsu. So let's just go ahead and crank up the drill and get the let's see if we got anything going on there. Okay, cool. All right, I'm going to use the heat gun now to heat up the front of this arm to make sure that it really connects well. Ooh, that's hot. Hot, hot, hot. Hot, hot. All right. Let's go ahead and jam that in there. Ooh. Hey, there we go. The gap is gone. So the real problem is the bicep. It's just stick on his... Stick his hand back on. Hopefully that helps you guys. Hey, did you guys see my video last night that I put together? My video on my thoughts about the cartoon. Hopefully you guys check that out. All right. Let's stick on his last chopping hand. And now he is ready to chop with no gap. I am gapless now. Oh, look at his eyes. Oh, he's still under anesthesia. Poor He-Man. He doesn't have his arm back either. Guess I gotta fix that too. Hooray. Now my guys are all fixed. So now we know the problem is actually the bicep itself, not the actual arm. And so there we go. It does look better. I could have done Skeletors a little more because Jitsu's came out better than Skeletors. But hooray. All right. Please tell me He-Man is actually in this. Well, hey, if you want, watch my review. I've taped it last night, so you'll be able to find it if you go to my channel page. And then check out my review I did last night for the new cartoon. It's pretty cool. I taped it all ahead of time, so it wasn't live while I did it. And I got some really fun references and stuff and some lame jokes. So feel free to check that out. What is your favorite Battle Cat figure? Well, that would be classics. Sorry, man. Nothing tops the classics yet when it comes to Battle Cat. Has anyone attempted a total teardown of an Origins figure? I mean, every joint piece, not just the ones that's supposed to be swappable. Yes, I made a video of it. Search it and you can find it. It shows the Rock, I believe, being ripped apart. So I think I tore him apart sunder all different ways. So check that video out. Now, he does have a couple pieces that are different than the normal He-Man figure. I forgot what it was. I can't remember. But check out the video. It shows me taking apart his hips, his knees, everything else. Now, what I didn't do was I did not take apart the shoulder on the battle armor one. So just for kicks, since I still have you guys on the line, let's go ahead and pull off his shoulder and see how that works. Because people keep asking me, can you take off his shoulder? And let's go ahead and see if it's possible. I'm guessing it is. So I got him sunk in the water. Let's see, have you ever woken up to a He-Man figure staring down at you on a shelf? It died again. All right, are we live again? Let me check with my hand wave and see if it shows up on the screen. Hey, all right, cool. All right, let's see if we can get this arm off. And look at that. Ba-da, da, 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 da. Hooray. So, Jeff, battle arms are removable. You just got to heat them up really hot. It works the same way as the legs, which I kind of assumed they did. And you can kind of see how it's built there. And so now you can do your swappable. Let's get his off there too. You can do it. Man, my internet is stinking tonight. Have to find out why. I should have did a reset on it. Ugh. Look at that. Click at that. So I am guessing they have the same arms as Mosquitor. Where is my one-armed Mosquitor? There he is. Because his are stuck on there too. So let's just see. We'll just boil his blood and see if his arms are removable. You can make yourself a battle armor Mosquitor. Yeah, sorry, man. I need to, should have reset my internet before I started the video. My water's cooling down pretty quick, though. It's down to 193, and you need 205 in order to have a good, is it still buffering? See if you see my hand moving or not. Now, to make battle armor faker, it's easier is to pull it off at the arms here, the elbow. Because unfortunately, the other arms that come with the other figures are not battle armor to begin with. So I have a video. I actually made a battle armor faker. Look at my faker review video, and I actually mix him with battle armor Skeletor, and it's kind of cool looking. So do check that out. Now for painting, yeah, it makes more sense to pull the arms off and put them back on. Let's see if I can get Mosquito's arm off there. You can do it. Hooray. It's the same size ball joint. Oh, it is. Ha ha ha. Now, too bad his other arm is already broken on mine. Otherwise, I could make... You know what? What the heck? Where is his other arm? Where did I throw it? There it is. I could pull that out of there and still use it and throw it on a battle armor body. Oh. Gotta heat it up first a little more. Mosquito has new life. Of course, he's not going to have his blood feature anymore. Ugh. All right. Let me go ahead and pull out the last arm out of there. It's just funny sometimes the things you do randomly at the last moment like this. I mean, who knew I was going to make a battle armor Mosquito today when I told you guys I was going to show you guys how to fix the elbow. See? And that's why it's fun to be. All right, are we back yet? Okay. Let's see if I can't get that arm piece out of there. I matter. I should fix his elbow. His left elbow is also has a huge gap in it too. Let's see if I can get this out of here without causing too much damage. Oh, I need better pliers. I got them downstairs with my 3D printer. All right. There's a screwdriver. I'll just pop that ball bearing right out of there, hopefully. Yep, my water's too cold, you guys. I'm not able to do this one. You get the idea, though. You just pop that armor on there. And then I'll fix his elbow, too. And then I'll have myself a battle armor Mosquitor. And then I'll pick up another battle armor Skeletor. That's kind of a cooler fix anyway. All right, well, thanks for watching. Sorry about the buffering. And, oh yeah, He-Man still got one arm blue. He accidentally put a rubber band around his shoulder, and now his circulation's not working. Now, the bad part is right there, of course, the color's not going to match, but that's okay. All right, so those that are going to make their own battle armor faker, check out that video. Look at my faker review, and I make a battle armor faker during that video. And that's all I got for today. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. You could still fix Mosquito, use a drill, make holes inside the body, and a piece that broke. Just put the piece with wire, super glue, and connect the body to the ball joint. So, actually, Mattel sent me a check in the mail. I used the check, and I just bought another one. So, I'm good on my Mosquito now. And he doesn't have this problem with a gap in his elbow. So, that's cool too. So I got a better Mosquito in the long run. So it looks like he doesn't have a lot of air bubbles in his blood either. So cool, cool, cool. I am set. So I do have Mosquito ready to go. So I think I might make a battle armor Mosquito just for fun. Who knows? I might even throw my battle armor Mosquito on eBay. So like, subscribe, tell your friends. And I will see you guys next video. Bye now.